little different. We're going to be looking at our new website that is still being built, but we're going to scroll through, talk about some changes. We're going to probably look at my fish tank here a little bit on my desk, and I'm going to answer any questions that you guys might have. As usual, we have Anthony in the office also answering questions. So I'm going to turn you guys around, and we're going to start looking at the new website. And you guys can let us know what you think. If you guys have any questions about it, go ahead and feel free to ask. So here's my little office desk tank. A little fluval. It's just, I think it's a 7 or maybe 9 gallon. Got some Vietnamese white clouds in there and a beta. There's also some green shrimp in there. There's a couple right there. We're staying in the office today because we're well aware that we're getting issues with connection and losing connection during the live stream. So we're trying to work on that. Let me see if I can get this to focus for you guys. Hey Nishad, how's it going, man? Long time no see. The new discus, they are doing good. So let me show you guys. This is right now, so nothing is set in stone. This isn't gonna be the photo we're using here, but this is just a placeholder while we sort through and try to get creative. Hey Michael, how you doing today? So some changes on the website are going to be pretty much the whole navigation. So if you look up here, we have aquarium animals, special collections. That's going to be like anytime we have a sale. So like Black Friday or Memorial Day sale, other stuff. And so we'll go ahead and look at what's going to be in that collection and shipping info. That we are working on that midnight. So in the new website, I did see that I think it's called Shop Pay, or where you can make payment installments. So here's the if you type in imperialtropicals.com, you will be met with this. Like I said, this picture here is going to be different. It's going to be more of an Imperial Tropicals type welcome. It's not going to be just some generic photo that was pulled off the internet. And so if you scroll down, you're going to start to see featured items and new arrivals, collections, and you can view all. We're going to try to have a video of the week here. And all the same. Most of everything is going to remain the same. With the new website, we will be having some new changes. The shipping costs are probably going to change. Some fish might be cost a little less. Based on popularity and demand, some might cost a little more, but overall, there's not going to be too many changes other than the look and functionality of this. The search is going to be a lot better. So, for instance, we got a lot of African cichlid keepers here, I know. So let's look up 3-inch. This is new for me too, but this should bring up all fish that we have available that are 3-inch. Obviously endlers aren't, so but these are all fish that are currently available in a 3-inch size. I don't know what's going on with the endlers, but like I said, the website is not finished, so we are working on getting all of our photos more so they're all more similar with the black background and white sand if there is sand in the pictures. something like this where the fish is the centerpiece. You got the black background and you got the white sand. So that's just a fix to, it's not a fix, but it's just to make it more aesthetically pleasing. But for everybody who's been asking, the website, the fix has been a long time coming. We've been having a lot of issues, and it takes time to build a website. We are working with a web developer, and hopefully in the next week or two, this will be done and out for you guys. There probably will be some growing pains, and if there are, as always, you guys can email us and let us know, like, hey, this isn't working, or hey, this is glitching. So let's look at this first tab here, aquarium animals. So there's going to be a bunch of different drop downs here. We got African cichlids. See if I can get you guys closer so you can see it a little better. I do know it's a little blurry, and I apologize for that, but here we got African cichlids, American cichlids. That's going to be your Central and South Americans. Catfish, Chariciformis, cyprinids and tetras, invertebrates, live bears, rainbows, labyrinth fish, killifish, and other. So we're just going to click on Africans, and we'll look at it here. So none of these collections are completely finished yet. As you can see, we still have a demo collection here, but we're just going to, let's click on Lake Malawi and see what we have. So yeah, so it's going to bring up a bunch of fish in the Lake Malawi category. And so it's going to have 3 per. And as you see, it's showing fish that are sold out. This is a nice new feature of the website, is you can, over here, you can filter what you want to search for, and one of them is availability. So if you click here, you can click out of stock, in stock. So if you just click in stock, the page will refresh, and it's only going to show everything that's in stock. That's a big difference from the old website. It's really convenient for you guys and for us. It helps us easily see, hey, we have 148 fish out of stock right now, just in this category. And that makes it easy for us to be like, okay, well, let's see what's out of stock. Let's see what we can get on the website available for you guys. So that's going to be a nice change. So I'm going to click on one. I'm just going to pick a random fish. I'll pick on this first one here, and we're going to look at some changes on the individual listing. So let me zoom up here for you. So here it's going to be, right now it's the same pictures. It's going to have the price up top. It's going to tell you how many are in stock and the size. Right now we only have 1 to 2 inch available. The other sizes will follow. So if we had a 2 to 3 inch, we would say 2 to 3 inch, and if they're out of stock, it'll be a strike through, so there'll be a line through that. We're gonna have a wish list just like before, so you can create a wish list for yourself. And then as you scroll, it's gonna give you, right now the descriptions on all the listings are the same, but we are wanting to work on that. We want to better our information on our website. So over time, we want to update all of this. So the remarks, the descriptions, the more technical information you might want. Right now, it's just very basic. Some of them go a little bit more in depth, but we want to change that. So if you guys come to our website and maybe you don't know too much about the fish, you could probably get most of the information you're looking for right here on the listing of that fish. So if you scroll down, so you got this, is not too different. And then we have the shipping information here. And So here's all your options. Now, like I said, guys, we will be making some adjustments here on the shipping. As a lot of you know, we eat a large cost of shipping. We take a big chunk of that away from you guys, but it's really expensive to ship to different regions of the US. So there will be some adjustments, and it's probably going to be a regional thing. And so there might be some changes there. So hopefully it's not too drastic. We're still working on that. And so if you scroll down, it's going to give you some other suggestions. So right now it says fish you may also like. We're going to work on that. Hopefully it's more geared towards, so if you're in the Malawi section, it's only showing you Malawi type fish. But right now you see you got other Malawis, but we do have zebra neurite snails here. I'll try to get close. I notice if I zoom out, it's getting kind of, you can start seeing all the colors. So let's see. So very similar ordering process as before. Put how many you want. Say we want 5, 6 of these. Add it to our cart. Cart's gonna pop up over here. And from here we can either check out. Let me adjust you guys here. So you can check out, or you can come up here and just close it and continue shopping. So that's pretty much it on the website. It's the functionality is going to be a lot better. I know right now we're having a lot of issues with the mobile site and on the desktop site. Mobile's having a lot more issues. For those of you who don't know, if you're trying to order fish in the meantime, if you're on a phone or a tablet and you're seeing the website as a mobile view, if you turn your phone to landscape mode, so if you turn your phone sideways, the website will work much better and you shouldn't run into too many issues. But once this new site launches, there will be no issues. As far as we know, it should be all fine. Because this is a complete new rebuild. We're not even going to be using anything from the old website other than the pictures and descriptions. So let's go ahead and look at some of the other categories. So American cichlids currently is one category, but within the category there is subcategories. So let's see here. You have angelfish, Central Americans, discus, dwarf cichlids, earth eaters, and the list goes on. So the searching will be a lot easier. The search up here, like this, the general search, is a lot better because you can search by size. You can search by. Let's try this. I haven't tried this yet. Let's just type in male, see what it brings up. So we have all male rainbow package, all male peacock and hat package, Mabuna packages, and then it starts bringing up fish that have males available. So right now we have male Mallory Island available. Looks like we have 2 in stock. So this is going to be really great for you guys to find the fish. We get a lot of emails in here asking, hey, it's what male peacocks do you have available? In the past, it took a lot of back-end work for us trying to find that. Now for you guys, all you got to do is go to the search bar and type in male and it'll pop up for you. So on all these fish here, we have males available currently. It's bringing up, it could be male peacock, male haps. It brought up the Sawball Splendens because in the description, it probably says, hey, you're most likely only going to get males because those are all you can really find. Let's see. Male rainbows, so it's gonna bring up the rainbows. Let's try a little, this is new for me guys, so you guys are learning with me. Let's try typing in male peacock and see what it brings up. If I could type. So yeah, here we go. It brought up all the male peacocks that we have available. Now it may bring up some that are unavailable, and there's all these filters, so you can select in stock only, or if you wanted to search things that aren't in stock but maybe you want to wait for one day, you can click out of stock. So let's do that. So it's going to bring up some stuff that are out of stock. Let's just click on one. So here you can notify me when available. If you guys sign up for that, you're just going to get an email automatically from our website. It's like if we put these back in stock, you're going to get an email saying, hey, back in stock. Sometimes there's a lot of people waiting for fish, so you might get that back in stock notification, but if we only have 10 available and we put them up, they can go just like that and within a couple minutes. So you might get a notification, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go buy that fish, and before you can check out, someone had already bought them. So just be aware of that. Just because you got the notification doesn't mean it might be there by the time you get to the website to try and order it. So yeah, guys, I haven't been watching too intently. Let me see if there's any questions. I'm gonna set you guys up on my aquarium while I read. So let me see if I can get you guys focused here. Look at that beta. So let me see what you guys have. So midnight, yeah, there should be more ways to pay. Before the live stream started, I saw some questions about puffers. So puffers, we do treat all of our imported fish for parasites. Any wild caught fish, any even from other local breeders, we will treat them. So especially if they're showing any signs, they're 100% going to be treated for a parasite. And then if they're bred in house and we know they're clean, they might not go through a parasite treatment, but almost all of the fish do go through that here at some point, especially before we ship them. So let me see what else you guys have. Kim says she'd like to thank Rob for identifying 2 fish that she rescued. So thank you, Rob. He's one of our office workers. So hello to everybody. I see a lot of highs. Nice to see you. So hello to everybody. Sorry about last week, how we dropped off. Service in this warehouse isn't great. So as much as I want to show you guys every fish we have in here, it can be very difficult with the service, and we are trying to work on that. Harvey, we can't wait for the new site either. Hopefully in the next week or two. Mike, myself, and Anthony and the web developer have been working on it. It's been a lot of work, a lot of back-end work, a lot of technical stuff. Most of it's above my head. I just kind of do what I'm asked to do, and it works out. So, Alexander asked, how often do y'all restock all male 3-inch peacock packages? I want to order some male peacocks packages. So we're always working on inventory every week. Male peacocks are our hardest fish to keep in stock because our customer base mostly wants male peacocks. So I mean, every week we're always adjusting it, but Sometimes we might not have them for a little bit because we only have a limited different types of peacocks and haps. So sometimes we might not have them for a few weeks, but we always try to make sure we have a few of them at least in stock. The 10 packs are really hard, and for those of you with questions with the 10 packs and the 3 packs of what fish you'll receive when you order those packages, basically if you go to our website and you're looking at fish, if you're seeing a lot of say blue dragon bloods, you see a lot of just regular dragon bloods and otter points and yeah. All right, sorry guys. Even in the office, you see the connection isn't great here. It's really surprising. So, like I was saying, if you order one of those mixed peacock or hat packages, the fish you will receive will usually be things that we have a lot of them in stock. You're not gonna get like the really rare, more expensive fish. Like you're most likely not gonna get $100 peacock or hap in the package, unless it's your really lucky day or we just so happen to have a lot of them. But usually it's gonna be the more common stuff. But they are going to be nice fish. They are gonna be full color or potentially full color. You know, something I want to stress to you guys is when we ship fish, they can lose color, and they most likely will lose color for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks until they get settled and established in your tank. So please keep that in mind when ordering these male peacocks and haps. Mabunas, they won't lose color too much. They'll hold their color. So let me see what other questions we have, and then I might show the website a little bit more. Daniel's asking, do we have mystery snail tanks to help with shell? Do y'all do anything in the mystery snail tanks to help with shell hardness? Daniel, our water here is hard enough that we do not need to do anything, but there are things you can do if your water's soft. You can add crushed coral, you can add, I know some people add eggshells, and the snails will eat that and they'll get calcium from that. There's I'm sure there's liquid type things you can add to your aquarium. We generally try to do the more natural approach, so I would suggest looking into crushed coral, eggshells, or just water buffer or hardeners. Kim's asking, what are your guidelines for shipping in the heat? We use cold packs, Kim. Here in Florida, if you see you're in Phoenix and you're at 118 in the mountains. So we use a lot of, in the summer we'll use more water, helps the water stay cooler for longer, and we'll use ice packs. Similar to in the extreme cold, we'll add more water and use heat packs. It's basically the same thing, just a different, we're using a different product. So cold pack for the heat, heat pack for the cold. Hey Drayden, how's it going? Yeah, Audra Meyer, the new website, the new options, the new things that you can do with the new website is going to be a lot better. So let me guys bring you back to the new website. So some changes. Like I said, the search functionality is going to be a lot better. Let's look at 1 inch, or let's look at 1 to 2 inch, see if this brings up anything. Yes, this is going to bring up all of our fish listed at 1 to 2 inches. So this is a huge change, and it's going to be really good for you guys. It's going to make the navigation just so much better. You're going to be able to find what you're looking for. Yeah, Kim, that's really nice of your driver. Not all drivers will do that. Some will see a live fish package and they'll decide without letting the customer know that they would hold on to the package for pickup. So also be aware of that. Sometimes the driver, if we don't specifically tell them not to, they will make the decision on their own. Hey, it's too hot. I'm going to hold on to this package, and you'll have to go to the nearest location to pick up. We've noticed if we don't click one little button, sometimes they'll do that. So it's good and it's bad. If you guys don't know, it could be potentially bad. The fish could end up sitting there. So just be aware if you're ordering fish, especially in this heat, to pay attention to your tracking information. And if you're not getting any tracking information, you guys are always welcome to email us, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. But we might not be able to get back to you with all the answers, but we can always reach out to our UPS rep and see if he has any more information. For example, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we had like 50 packages delayed because of a storm in Kentucky, and almost all of our packages go through a main hub in Kentucky. So we have to take in consideration, and so do our customers. If just because there's not a storm or any natural events going on in your area, it doesn't mean between your area and us that there isn't something going on that may delay your packages. So just be mindful of that. We usually try to stay up on that, especially in the colder weather. We track a lot of snowstorms and pay attention to that, so fish aren't getting stuck in snowstorms. Sometimes with tornadoes and bad weather storms like thunderstorms and flooding, sometimes those get missed because they're just so random and hard to predict. So James, right now we do plan on keeping UPS as our main shipper. All of them present different problems. UPS tends to be the best that we've seen as far as cost and reliability. Some might be more reliable, but they may take longer. Some, but they cost a lot more. So it would be nice if one day we could offer different services, but overall, we've been pretty happy using UPS and have had success. So right now, like I said, guys, the old website is still up and active. If you're having issues on your phone, try using a desktop or turning your phone landscape mode. It's only going to be for a couple more weeks, and then the new website should be going. As you can see, it's almost done. There's still some things we're working on. The search function is going to be great. You guys should have a much better time with it. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and we're going to catch you next week.